Engines in cars are very important, because without engines, cars will be just oversized paperweights. Usually the engine is in a compartment. Check it. If it's not there, it's probably stolen. Now the engine pulls the axle, the stick holding the two opposite tires together. It could then pull the front, back or both axles. The engine is then put transversely or longitudinally depending on the configuration. Transverse means that the engine is mounted on the x-axis, horizontally. Longitudinal configuration is the opposite. The engine is mounted vertically, along the y-axis. The transverse configuration are most commonly seen in front-wheel drive cars, small to medium cars, while longitudinal rear-wheel drive configuration are mostly used in off-road and large vehicles. Four-wheel drive vehicles, meanwhile, could use either configuration to power all the wheels through mechanical or electrical systems. 90% of all modern cars use either of these configurations, which makes them very boring. There are of course variations of these configurations which made it into some cars. An alternative to the transverse front-wheel drive setup is the same thing, just the engine is put longitudinally. An example is the Citroën DS, an extremely technologically advanced and successful car. Then there's the Volkswagen Beetle, the car that people know have its engine in the back. This is an example of rear-engined, rear-wheel drive configuration. Interestingly, this configuration is still used today in the Porsche coupes. A variation of this is the mid-engined rear-wheel drive configuration, mostly used by supercars and popularized by the Lamborghini Miura. By the way, mid-engine simply means that the engine is put behind the axle, so this could be for both front and rear-wheel drive as well as front or rear-engine configurations. This is mostly done for improved car qualities. However, there is still one configuration not yet explained. This configuration is the rarest of them all and only a few cars had it. Can you guess what it is? Put your answers in the comment section below. Pause this video if you want more time to think. Ready? It's a rear-engine front-wheel drive configuration. This unique configuration was first tested on this futuristic Ord known as the Dymaxon. The Dymaxon was a 1930s concept car meant to show the car of the future. The engine was in the back to allow for its very aerodynamic, teardrop-shaped body. Since then no production car ever had this configuration, though there are some interesting patents about this concept, such as this 1936 Ford patent. This patent is very interesting as it included a system for four-wheel steering. All in all, this configuration has too many disadvantages compared to its advantages, which is why it never took off.